Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and today we're going to look into what's coming your way in the material sense. I'm going to dive right in to see what's happening in your cup. Then we're going to jump into the tarot. I see there's a tears of joy, but I see also a W forming. W is a win. And because of the tears of joy, I feel like this is something that you have been working on for a while. This is something maybe you gave up all hope, and it is going to show up when you are least expecting it to show up for you. There is a bull right here. The bull is the main theme for all the fire signs so far. Bull can be a representative of Taurus energy. Taurus symbolizes an authority figure. We have Taurus in Hierophant energy. We have it in Empress. They're both some sort of an authority in their own way. The Hierophant is the Pope, the government, the authority who has power over you. But that authority is restricted. It is on the box. It is surrounded by rules. But compared to Empress, which is a creative energy, she is also a leader in her sense, and she doesn't really have any bounds. She can create unlimited in an unlimited way. This Taurus can be, again, somebody in your life who is maybe putting you in a box or limiting you in a certain way, or maybe giving you unlimited creativity. However, I feel like for some of you, this is your energy, this is your ball, and you are managing that. And you have two ways of managing this energy: by letting it run wild in the creative sense, let the information come to you, let the inspiration to come to you, and then put that inspiration into a box and reorganize it and utilize it. That's going to be the theme of the first week. You're going to work on what's coming. The information can be coming as a stream of information, maybe a class that you're taking, or communicating with someone. We have phone lines here. They have some valuable information for you, and you're going to streamline that. This can also be something that you're looking for, searching for specifically, intentionally, and coming up, finding that, and then taking it and putting it in the right places, and maybe sharing with the right people. I see the beak of a duck right here. Duck symbolizes someone maternal, someone who has high motherhood instinct, that is extremely protective and sometimes even aggressive while they're protecting the territory. And they are attached to you. So this person is protecting your energy, protecting your territory. And another thing with this is maybe you are in a situation that you require some expert protection, meaning in the sense of someone who knows what they're doing, that you're not really knowledgeable about that area, and they can cover your back in the best possible way. This can be if you're launching a new business, maybe you have a new idea that needs patent, and this person is knowledgeable about that. Can be the one that is actually putting all the paperwork in the proper way and getting that approval, getting that thing that you desire, okay, for you, in the protective way. So it's a good thing to have someone covering your back here, and they're right behind you. So this help is available to you. Maybe you haven't received it yet, or you haven't asked for it yet, but when you do, it will be right there in front of you, okay? I see there's a person right here who has a tray in his hand. He's coming up. He is wearing a small hat. This can symbolize this person's authority as well. And they're coming up with an offer. There's a tray in their hand, and the tray actually carries a person here to a bear. At first I thought this can be someone offering a job, maybe that you're finding in the job market, if that's what you're looking for, a house, something, but they're carrying a bear. So the profession, the job might be also maybe taking care of a bear. Bear symbolizes someone with authority, power, strength, strategy. Maybe this is like an executive assistant position, or this can be an academic position that you're going into. I know this is extremely specific. This is a general reading, so you can reinterpret what's coming into your life. This can even be someone, the bear can be someone, maybe a landlord that's in your space, that's like a material it is giving you like a distress when it comes to material things, and it seems like they're on the tray, lifted up off the floor. They are in a controlled zone. You might find a way to maybe control this person's reach to you, and this can be through, I don't feel like this is through manipulation. This is through maybe information, through connection, because there's a person lifting them up. Maybe you have a connection that can actually help you here, which like I keep mentioning that all the time, that connections, people, circumstances aligning. While I was moving, I mentioned in the prior videos, I moved twice in the last month because of the circumstances didn't really align the way I want them to be. But when I was moving, I could never think that these people, this align with my goals, my life, my values, can show up like that out of nowhere, which actually showed up. Beautiful human beings. And a friend of mine, she helped me arrange the movers, which was amazing people. And like, maybe I will never see them again, but they showed up, they helped me in the best possible way, and in my budget. It was amazing. Everything aligned so perfectly. Everybody was so loving and understanding and helpful. So, but maybe I will never see them again. They showed up in the right place in the right time. They delivered their work. They just did their angelic work, and then maybe they disappeared forever. I don't know about that. We'll see that in the future. So it can be something like this in your life. Maybe this person is someone who's going to appear in your life momentarily to help you put that authority in their place and put that in their box back in a tray where they belong to. Like, they cannot really reach to the space that you have, and you're going to make sure to show them that this is not their they cannot extend to that area. So this can even be for some of you, this can be a land that you have, maybe it's being violated. It can be that is being cleared out here. I see there's a woman here. She's wearing a long gown, and she's showing up towards the end of the second week, beginning of the third week. And she's also an angelic figure. Kind of reminds me of like maybe even someone carrying some goods in her basket. This can be an unexpected support coming from the universe, or a person, really, in the literal sense. I see there are two people, two children. One of them wearing a hat, a fish hat, playing. Children indicates creativity, thinking like a child, and asking like a child is actually like asking in unlimitedly, and without putting a limit to your desire. Okay, and like mentalizing it. When we put things in our mind, that our mind actually comes up with the reasons why we cannot have certain things. And it seems like here there are two people, two child, maybe even childlike characters coming together and contemplating about this person's fish on top of their head. Fish most of the time indicates money, wealth, abundance, resources. And this other fish, the person might have a fish up in their head, meaning they have resources, but maybe they don't know what to do with them. And you might be the one, the younger one, maybe giving them advice or showing them, okay, we can do this together. Okay, it can be a creative idea coming to you, maybe an investment idea coming together. You're putting your heads together. For some of you, if you're working maybe in environments that you need to collaborate people to expand your reach to the people, or it can be like getting a promotion through a presentation, preparing with them with different perspectives, different fields. Can be something like that as well. It seems like towards the end of the second week, beginning of the third week, you are collaborating with people. Within the third week, I see two people gossiping here, a little darker energies. I see a letter M as in Matthew, Mary, Amanda. It doesn't have to be in their first name or the last name. It can mean it doesn't have to be their initials, can mean their first name or the last name. There's a massive fish here. You might have competition, guys. These people are discussing maybe how to take you down, or maybe how to take something away from you, in the sense of your accomplishment. I usually, most of the time, I mention only the positive things I see in the cup. And recently I decided I'm going to talk about everything that I see, which I see here. There are two people. They're discussing certain things about your whatever is in your hand. Okay. This is coming as, I feel like, a warning, being aware. This doesn't mean that go out there and fight them. It doesn't mean that. This means that when you are maybe developing something, instead of putting it out there right away on social media and sharing with people, keeping it quiet and keeping it contained. You see your cup is contained here, until it comes to the level that is actually your heart actually approves that, or also it can start bringing you some good value. So it seems like this can even be, maybe you're working on a project, like I said, you're developing a presentation with someone, and there's the next desk neighbor maybe contemplating something else behind you. It's good to just keep it to yourself until everything is clear, okay? Maybe out there. And then towards the end of the month, I see 1, 2, 3 people stacked on top of each other, 3 even boxes, we can say. I see letter C here. There's an I right there. They kind of looks like the motorcycle helmets, which are protection for the head. So head is the mind. Head is the ideas in creative parts of yours that is actually cultivating, cooking up in your mind. This is 3 of protections, can be 3 of Pentacles energy. Maybe you're going to be coming together with 3 intellectual people. You're developing something amazing with them. Or this can be you already have the stacks here. You're stacking them up, but they might require some protection here. None of the signs had this kind of like a protection idea, thought, and the shields as you do. So this is a good sign. I feel like you're going to really get something super valuable during this timeline, this next 4 weeks. And when you have the value, you're going to be able to also develop at the same time the ability to protect it. The protection can be maybe receiving something and putting in a vault, or protection can be needed for some idea that you have developed, only sharing with the ones that are going to keep it as a secret. So when you release it, it is going to be something that is valuable for you in the future. Let's dive into your saucer now. I see some good news in your heart space coming to you. This formed a crescent moon. Crescent moon, if you have a desire, intention, or a question, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. Crescent moon can symbolize a legal accomplishment, a governmental success, which I felt the Hierophant energy in the beginning also indicates government, because government has certain rules that they go by. Seems like your desire coming really smoothly and lightly. It doesn't really have any resistance in front of it, but there is something here after the second or third stage. There's a resistance, something here, but I feel like this is an emotional resistance. Maybe this is going to overwhelm you when the thing starts coming forward. So it can be also some emotional resistance that you're feeling and pushing back here. Your energy field is intact. You have a snake wrapping here within the 3rd week. Snake, I interpret the snake as shedding the old skin. And I saw there are 2 people gossiping or doing things behind you. This can be people you think they're close to your heart. You think they are maybe working for you or with you, but it seems like you're going to come to realize they are the old skin that you're shedding. They don't really belong in the future working with you, because you're maybe taking a different approach at this time. You're changing your perspective while you are growing your material wealth. There's an unexpected resource of a desire coming from another side of your plate here, the saucer here. So this can be a surprise victory also showing up in a different area of your life, and it is going to maybe affect your material success. I see someone here with a kind of looks like a bird's head, and they have like on their chest there's a big bag. It looks like a bag to me. Bag can symbolize the money that they're carrying. The bird, the head indicates news, communication lines opening, or this person might have some valuable information for you. They're bringing it maybe towards the 4th week timeline here, okay? Let's dive into your tarot now. If you have a specific subject in your mind, you can focus on that one, but if you don't have anything currently, we can do like a see generally what's coming your way, what's happening with the energies at this time. Let's see. This is your current situation. The Lovers is a very good sign here. Lovers is the perfect conditions, okay? Lovers not only mean soulmate connections, coming together with the right people, being in the right place in the right time, but also this is suggesting that you're being guided towards your heart's desire. And this is also about making choices. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. So doing what you love or loving what you do, you can choose either way and go with it. Maybe you don't have access to what you love at this moment, but you can cultivate in your current situation, finding something to love about what you're doing at this moment can even bring you other opportunities. Let's see the financial opportunities here, maybe even put you in a position of manifesting that. The financial opportunities are there. The Wheel of Fortune is many positive things appearing in the future, but also this doesn't only mean that hitting the jackpot. It means buying the lottery ticket, okay? Taking the necessary action when it comes to financial opportunities. There's going to be new beginnings, maybe something's outside of your comfort zone when it comes to financials coming forward, material success. And if you have been delayed in your actions so far, there's going to be ending of those and a change in direction that offers happiness. So there's a new aspect, new beginning coming forward when it comes to material success, okay? What are the challenges here? Oh, not being able to make a decision is the main challenge. Two of Michaels is the Two of Swords energy. It will all be better if you just make a decision over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So this one came forward with Leo's current situation energy. So I said that maybe they are having hard time to make a decision because they feel like if they choose one thing, they're going to lose another thing. And that's a challenge for you here too. Maybe you have two options in front of you or more than one option in front of you, and you're having hard time to choose one because you don't want to lose the other thing. That's going to be your challenge at this time. And I feel like here, choose the most fun time. I'm looking at, okay, I feel like the universe is guiding my eyes here. I have this pencil case and it says it's fun time. Maybe you should be choosing what's most fun for you at that time, and that will guide you towards the wheel right here, okay? And how should you manage your finances? Divine guidance will be guiding you. The Taurus energy here. This is the Hierophant. So stay inside of the box for this next 4 weeks. Do not go over budget and follow the rules of money, follow the rules of financials, and that will really put you in a very authoritative and strong position. The search for meaning in life. This also have spiritual meaning to it because it can also help you understand your meaning. Why are you needing the money? Like, we know we all have expenses to pay for, but more of it, even more of it, how can that come into you? How can you fulfill your soul purpose on this planet? These questions might also come to surface when you're feeling satisfied where you are. The search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends, which is very important. What will that bring to you in the long term? Seven of Gabriels is actually a little bit a defense position, but I feel like here, if you're having a hard time to say no to certain people or certain situations that are draining your energy, your material wealth or materials that is maybe blocking them to come to you, you are going to finally able to stand up for yourself, what you believe in, have confidence and claim your personal power, which is also extremely powerful card, even though it can seem like something that is a little bit like aggressive. However, you will claim your power, and the solution, this is your energy, Sagittarius. This is temperance that will bring balance, moderation, that will bring things in a calmer way rather than just pouring on top of you and you are not being able to catch. Like, there are actually programs back in the day, I don't know if they still do that. They put person in like a little glass box and then they pour money and then the air actually blows them and it becomes really hard to catch it, even though there's opportunity there because there's so much going on. It becomes impossible to catch the ones that they are actually wanting to catch. So the temperance energy is telling you everything's going to come in a certain amazing way in your pace that you're going to be able to catch all those good opportunities calmly and successfully. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energies, which I love. So it seems like if you had some things holding you back from the past, and you're going to be able to also heal them, let them go, so you can be freely receiving what's meant for you. Okay, Let's see your clarifiers now. With the Lovers I have here, this is number 12. Let's see what the 12 actually means. Okay. 12 is the Hangman. So the Lover's energy is actually changing your perspective. Doing what you love is changing your perspective. So it will give you some time to rethink what was your true purpose before you hit the road, before you started this journey when it comes to material satisfaction. And you will be able to reconsider things and choose something you would love to have rather than going after maybe like the thinking patterns of others, maybe your family's rules or their desires. Instead of going after that you will get sick of in the future, you will find your true calling, your true purpose here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune we have with the Queen of Wands energy. This is your feminine side, your confidence side. So trust what you are desiring. Trust yourself that you're extremely powerful, that you can get anything done with the power. You're sitting on your throne. And in the original tarot, we see that she has a black cat in front of her. This means that she doesn't really care other people's perspectives, because black cat can be deemed as something negative by some cultures, some people, but she doesn't care because she is daring. And it seems like when you put that part of yourself out there, the Wheel of Fortune is going to start turning faster. Even the financial opportunities are presenting themselves faster. The challenge here is this is the Queen of Cups. She's sacrificing, self-sacrificing, and she's loving, calm, cool, collected, and not being able to make a decision is her thing because she wants to give everyone everything, and that's why she's compromising from herself. The thing is, objective compromise is okay, but compromising from your own future is not okay here. That's why you need to make the decision right away when it comes to financial challenges. That's the decision making, and self-sacrificing too much to other people's causes rather than to your own cause and desire. And how should you manage your finances? We have Six of Cups here. Okay, divine guidance, we have a certain box that you need to follow certain rules in order to manifest your heart's desire. And the Six of Cups is a nostalgia, something from childhood. This can be an old friend or some deep connections that you have from the past. You can dig up on those desires you have, or maybe for some of you, because it's like a past issues, maybe there are some things in the past, that strategies that your family used to follow or you have experimented in the past which worked for you perfectly. This is suggesting to dig that up and see how that's going to be working for you in this timeline. Maybe it is going to be extremely useful. What will that bring to you long term? Three of Cups, celebration, success. It seems like when you defend your territory and approach situations moderately and, heal this money issues, also approach it with a patience, you're going to have the time of your life. Three of Cups is celebration, coming together with your loved ones. This can be the people who are chosen families supporting you fully. They appreciate you. They love you being successful. So they do everything in their power to be successful with you. And at the same time, they're smiling and enjoying the success that you're creating together with you. Okay, at the end of the day, there's a celebration showing up here. I'm going to dive into your oracle now. We're going to look into what you should focus on this timeline and how can you do that, and what blessings that will bring into your life. This can be something showing up as negative, like sounds like a negative thing, but at the end of the day, these are all positive that are changing for the better. Your life is going to be changing for the better when you focus on these. What you should focus on: remaining centered. Okay, remaining centered meaning do not get distracted by other people's. I feel like decision making and self-sacrificing is caused by other people's energies. So you should focus on that by enjoying your journey. How can you do that? Remaining centered is enjoying your own journey, focusing on your own pathway. Okay, you have a certain pathway. You're traveling this is the life journey of life, and you have like-minded people. The people are always watching you. It seems like here you might get a lot of attraction of people, might be congratulating you, they might be admiring you, giving you good compliments, and accept that, enjoy the journey, be in that, feel that journey, and that will help you remain centered focus on your perfect goal, focus on your vision instead of just going all around the place. Okay, what will that bring to you? We have the failure. You see the box inside. He is inside the box. So this is not actually about failing. This is about recognizing what you have failed all this time. Okay, why is certain things didn't really work out? You're figuring that out while you are remaining centered, being in the moment, and recognizing what kind of the thing that you saw as a failure was a blessing in disguise. And this is also something for the good. I feel like maybe, let's say, example, maybe there's some things that you want to invest in but you couldn't invest in, you passed the time, but now you're focused on your cause, your desire, your heart's desire, but you keep thinking, oh, I should have invested that much money on that one, I should have invested this. But you're going to understand why the universe, your higher self, or higher powers didn't really allow you to get there. You're going to come to realize that with this card. And then you're going to see the blessings in disguise. It's not going to take too long, back to back, what you gain from that and more. What else can come to you and bless your life. Okay, with this energy, you're going to experience all that blessings in one go, I feel like here. Let's get to your second oracle now. Now I'm going to ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Sagittarius through unconditional love. Thank you. I have here you going up the stairs. This reminds me of the cave of Plato. I don't know if you guys know that allegory. Is that what's called? Plato actually describes that when you put people in the cave in the darkness and you just light up a fire, or maybe they only see the shadows on the wall, they think that's the true world. Okay, and when someone comes from outside and tells them like there's a different world out there, it's not like that. This is not the real world. We're just watching the shadows here. They don't believe that. So I feel like you are seeing the sunshine now. You're getting outside of, when it comes to material success, you're getting outside of that cave. Now you're going to start seeing how real the things are, how the things actually work, how beautiful the sunshine is. Heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So you might even have some, healing, sad experiences with material success. And it seems like those are also going to be healing here too. I'm going to pull a spirit animal for this month. We can look into this animal, how it can help you. You can utilize the energy of that. Cheetah, which I love cheetahs because they're, they actually make sounds like little house cats. They're so cute. And cheetah's baby is called Cheetos. I don't know how true is that, but it's so wonderful. It's the fastest, one of the fastest on this planet Earth. So it seems like they will help you advance really fast. Okay, this energy of cheetah can take you to where you want to go really much faster than maybe you are contemplating you can fathom. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine on the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to the bright in the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. This energy can achieve anything, and she has boundless energy here. So this is suggesting you reconnect with your purpose, and you can maybe even watch documentaries or watch a picture of a cheetah that can refuel your purpose. Okay, let's see your final message now. Let's see. These are really cute. This one. Let's see what it says for you. This timeline, we have number 18. I'll be at the other end of the universe acting strange. Being who you are is, I feel like that's like the main message here. Being who you are is very important. And let's see what else. If you are truly in your own lane, there's no competition. Be original. Exactly. This is so straightforward here. Seems like this is encouraging you to be who you are, be truly your truth, be your true self this timeline, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.